Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Just getting myself ready. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's Tuesday. Give me a second while I set up a little bit. For some reason, I'm starting this whole thing where I'm doing, vertical and horizontal. Ooh, we getting fancy. And so I'm just trying to make sure I'm able to see everybody. So give me 1 second. Today is going to be really exciting because I'm going to be showing you how to do the Tunisian crochet smock stitch. Hello. Yes. Yes, I'm using I don't know how to say it. Anitum. This is my first. I still don't know how to hook it up to Facebook though. But we're here. All right. Hello, hello. Ooh, let's see. Mish Crochet Nook. She's headed home. Drive safe. Don't try to don't try to watch the stream and drive. That's not safe. I'm not liable for any damages. All right. So, I am going to be I know I think like a few it's hot in here. Give me a second. Um I know a few streams ago I said that I was going to be showing you guys how to make this little pocket, right? For your this is what I keep my Bible and my journal. I take this to church with me. I think this is just so cool even if I just bring it like this. But when I first made it, as you can see, it's like slanted, right? I made this when I was a beginner, and I've learned so much, but this is one of my favorite stitches. This is the smock stitch, as you can see, and it's very easy to mess this stitch up. So we're gonna go step by step by step. Um, and I am also working on a video tutorial for this, so that's coming up. But I have it halfway done. So the last time I did a stream and I showed y'all what I was working on, originally I was going to do this in the full stitch. Well, that didn't happen. It was ending up really lopsided. I don't know how it happened. Actually, I do. I didn't count my stitches. But I switched it up and just went to my tried and true, something I already knew, kind of. And that's the smock stitch. So yeah, I'm doing it in this green. This is 100% cotton on my Tunisian crochet cord. This is a 6 millimeter. And in just a second, we're going to go ahead and flip the screen. But before we start, let's go ahead and hit our ad. But wait, before we get into the rest of the video, let's have a message from our sponsors. Me. We finally made merch for the channel. We have t-shirts, logo tees, embroidered sweatshirts, tote bags, and so much more. But out of everything I came up with, my favorite is going to be the Cozi varsity hoodie. So if you want to buy yourself something nice, rep the channel and let everybody know you are a Cozi cousin, the link will be down below to shop. With all that being said, let's get back to the video. But wait. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the Get Cozy podcast. I'm your host, Alea. So grab a drink, grab a snack, grab your project, and get cozy because today we're going to chit chat, talk, and then we're going to get into the tutorial. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the weather has been getting a little crazy lately. Sometimes vertical attract random. If it gets crazy, put it on subscriber only chat next time. Got you. Yep. Hello, Styles Plenty. How you doing today? Um, MDL Crochet says, oh, sent a floating heart. Thank you so much. Everybody show some love to MDL Crochet. I love that the smock stitch, it's beautiful and the texture gives is amazing. I would agree. The smock stitch, the full stitch, and the honeycomb stitch. Those are my favorite for textures. Styles Plenty said I'm good. We had a wonderful conversation on Instagram about Tunisian crochet hooks. Should you get the Tunisian crochet hooks from Furls, or should you get the Odyssey? Those are the questions. Okay. All right. You know, I'm going to go ahead and put the vertical chat to subscriber only. So only the people who are subscribed to the channel. I don't know how to do that though. So hopefully nobody crazy comes in. We'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Tippy2732, hello. I don't know. We'll just see. Hopefully nobody crazy comes in. Hello, hello. All right. So that's a great question. Do we buy the Tunisian crochet hooks by Furls, or do we buy the Odyssey? If you were to ask for my professional opinion right now, I would get the Tunisian crochet hooks because they're always selling out. Or you can wait until they make one that you really, really like and invest in that way. Oh my, okay. Well, we'll just we'll pray that nobody acts crazy in today's stream. I forgot to hook up my other camera. We getting fancy over here, y'all. All right, y'all like my hat? I made this hat a long time ago. And I'm just now like really wearing it, and of course it's like so hot. It's gonna be really hot. To set subscriber mode, you have to go to the actual stream, click edit or something like that, and there's a custom tab. I think you can do it while live. Okay, you do. Let me look. I am so happy. I have my YouTube text here. Love that. Okay, let's see. Let's go into settings. But yeah, what does anybody else have on their hook today? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Let me know. I don't know. You said, where do I gotta go? Ooh. You said so describe only when you go to the actual stream, edit or something. Okay, let's see. Sorry guys. Normally I am more I don't know. Oh, here it is. Edit. Subscribers only. Minimum subscribe time. 5 minutes? 1 minute. All right. Okay. I think we should be good now. All right. Let's do that. Okay. So with that out of the way, we should be good. Turn on. Okay. Look at that. Ooh. Thank you guys so much. All right. I missed some comments. Okay. Okay. All right. So, somebody said, how do you store the Tunisian hooks? That's a great question. I'm going to show you how I store. Are you talking about just like the Furls straight hooks, or are you talking about the interchangeable hooks? Because if that's the case, I can show you both. So this is how I store my longer hooks, right? Just because I'm reaching for these all the time, whether it's a live stream, whether it's a video, whether I'm just showing them off to people, this is how I store them. This little vase right here, I got it for Mother's Day. Somebody gave me oh, you know what? My church gave me a Mother's Day flower. So sweet. And I kept the vase because it's a really nice vase. And this is how I store them. Now, if you're asking about interchangeable needles or interchangeable crochet hooks, I have these. This is the De La Q Chicken Boots collab, and this is I would argue to anybody on the earth, this is the best case for interchangeable crochet hooks. Tunisian, you don't have interchangeable crochet hooks. Tunisian crochet hooks and needles. Okay, so in this one in particular, I have both my pretty much my favorite needles and Tunisian crochet hooks. So I have I have the Chagu quad. Yeah, the Chagu quads here. This what they look like. Love these. I'm gonna be doing a full review on these very soon. Um, I just have to make like another project with them to show you what I'm doing. And then I have my, what is these called? The AliExpress Tunisian crochet hooks, which is no longer on AliExpress. You can go to Amazon to get these for like significantly cheaper, which is annoying. But you know what? I'm glad you guys get a deal. And then so this is one of them. I have multiple of these. So there's this one, and then I have this one. This one's the longer one. It doesn't matter actually. Unfortunately, I can't use my like single-ended ones, so I just don't want it falling out. I put in here my Haya needles and my Hobie TL Yarn Crafts crochet hooks. And the reason why I prefer these cases, mind you, these are discontinued. Or if you do see it on the Daily, because you can only find these on the Daily Q website. They used to be on the Jimmy Bean Wool website. But this color and this line, it's like this color, the lighter gray and the darker gray, is discontinued unless somebody returns it and then it ends up on the Daily Q website. Now they have like some weird neon color. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not cozy at all. That's hectic. Unless you like neon colors. Me, a little too harsh on the eyes. So I have these, and then I have this little bag. How cute. I do like this color. It matches my Dela Q rucksack perfectly. But you guys know I'm always on the hunt for the perfect one. I think this is as perfect as it's gonna get. You can put all your notions and stuff. So these are my favorite. Okay. And when this color discontinued and I didn't get it, I was so upset. And then De La Q sent me an email saying, "Hey, it's back in stock for a limited time. Thank you." And I grabbed them up. I grabbed both of them and the little bag. So that was a little cheat day for me. I talked very briefly on like Instagram and TikTok about how I wanted the advent calendar from Pearl Loco, y'all. I don't even buy advent calendars because I think it's always too much, right? But this one spoke to my soul. MDL Crochet said that's how I store my Afghan hooks too. AliExpress hooks they're almost $100 due to tariffs. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'm glad I got it when I got it. So yeah, now you can get it from Amazon. I looked at the Hobie because somebody had asked me to review the TL Yarn Crafts / Hobie crochet hook collaboration, not the Tunisian crochet hook. I was going to purchase it, but they had made it more expensive to a lot for the tariffs. And that made me not want to buy it. That made me not want to buy it. Ugh. And then I don't need Tunisian crochet hooks that aren't what's it called? Ergonomic. I think that one's not for me. But I really want to show you guys. I really want to show you what I'm gonna have to show it next time because my screen's not set up for it. But if you go on the Hue Loco website and there is the advent calendar, it's called like pearlescent something. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, where is it? I literally talked about it And I was hoping like if I'm not shout her out, like speak about it, maybe she would send it to me. But this is like the inspo pics. Let me show you. These are like the inspo pics for it. Oh my god, is it gonna? Okay, let me turn it down. It's a little too bright, but these are the inspo pics. That's so beautiful. Oh wait, you can't see it. Oh, let me turn it all the way down. Okay, it's so pretty. Oh well, my auto brightness is coming up, but it's like opal. It's just go to the website and the colors. All right, let me let me set up. Get the advent calendar as a gift to you. I would love to. I really would, but it's literally almost $300. Mama ain't got that right now. Well, I could, but then I couldn't buy any more yarn for literally the rest of the year. And I don't want to do that to myself. I really don't. Because I know there's currently a yarn crawl going on. And I don't want to like miss out on that. I don't even know if I'm going to go to that, to be honest, because it's all the way from Midlothian, Richmond, which I've been there before. It's at the tippy top. It's not the tippy top. I'm being over dramatic. It's a little drive away. Okay, it's like a almost 2.5, 3 hour drive, all the way to Virginia Beach. Okay, could you knock it out in a day? Yes. Would I knock it out in a day? Yes, if I did not have any other obligations. Ashila 85 says, I made it my early birthday gift. My birthday is not until September. Girl, that's genius. My birthday is also September 26th. Tippy said, I pulled up the site and the colors are so pretty. I don't think I can possibly think of a better color palette. I'm gonna be honest, because sometimes when people say, but that's the other thing. I'm very particular about my colors, you guys know, okay? But those colors just speak to me. And I'm going to be really mad if I get the advent calendar and it's not what I expected it to be. And you can't return it. Okay. So, I'm thinking of just getting the single skein. And it's like $30. But then do I want two? But I don't know what it looks like. That's the part that I don't like. SCD Davis 803 said, hey, welcome. All right, y'all. I don't have any snacks. I don't have any drinks. My son drank all my drink. So I have nothing. What are you guys snacking on? What are you guys working on? All that good stuff. We're gonna get started. So I'm gonna show you what I have. And I'm hoping that what was I gonna say? Next time I come on live on Thursday, I'll be able to show you how to do a buttonhole in Tunisian crochet. Okay. Now, do I know how to do it? No. We're both gonna learn together. All right. So let's see. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay. I think I got it. I think we're gonna be okay. All right. Y'all can see my. Yes. Look at me. I'm so smart. Hello, Vivian. How are you? Hope everybody's doing great. All right. So this is my little. Oh, let me zoom out a little bit. Y'all let me know if y'all can see everything. Yeah, the Tunisia crochet hooks are only $38 on Amazon. Yes, go get them. Go get them. I think it's linked down below. I don't know. If you just look up like Tunisian crochet hook set, you'll literally see the exact one that I got. Okay, so this is what I got so far. Okay, very pretty and not slanted. Yay me. Oh wait, you probably can't see it on the vertical. Give me a second. I'm gonna move my camera. So you can see it better. Where's my camera? Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna move it. Look at that. Ooh. That should be better so you guys can see me and my work. The AliExpress ones are only $38. Yeah, it's just those tariffs. It's just those tariffs that be getting you. Okay, that should work. All right, all right, all right. So this is what I got. Okay, and so this is the original one, the OG one that I made about 2 or 3 years ago. And it holds both my Bible. This is sure. I got this from Amazon. I'm not Amazon. I got this from Barnes and Noble, and I love how beautiful is this Bible. Absolutely, and it has all my notes and all that other good stuff. This is her. And then this is my journal. I literally just got this a few months ago, also from Barnes and Nobles, and it zips. So I think I have a pen in here somewhere. Yeah. And they match. Look at that. Of course, my Bible is a little bit darker because it's a little dirty. It does rummage around in my bag, but the reason why I put a cover on it is because it is made out of leather. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this one's not made out of leather, but I do want to protect it because I have this really big church bag. And I have, all my note taking stuffs, highlighters, notebooks, pens, and then I have my kids' stuff. So, like diapers, wipes, toys, snacks, and I just want to make sure that my study materials are protected. So that's why I made this originally. And at the time, I knew about this. Excuse me. I knew about the smock stitch, but I could not execute it because I did not study it. So today I'm going to show you how to hack the smock stitch. And so you will always have clean lines and not slanted lines. I do plan on redoing this and have like a buttonhole on this flap and make it probably a little bit longer. But I still use this. It reminds me of my roots. So we're going to be making a smaller version of it. So the pattern is going to come out. It's going to come out with a A6 version, which is my little book right here, my little pocket notebook. And then, which also, if you're a Kindle girly, if it's a Kindle too. So you can actually potentially put both in here, just depending on how long you want it to be. And then I'm going to do an A5 version, which is a normal, diary notebook. This is the Midori, which is some of my favorite paper to write on. Or it's actually big enough for an iPad mini. So it'll be about the same, same. So if you wanted to do like a little sleeve for your iPad or a book or like a journal, a reading book, a textbook, the formula is the same for anything you want. So really excited about that. I need to be working on Tunisian. But I have an order to do. Oh, what's the order? Let me know. I like the slant look, like it was done on purpose. It gives it character. That's such a nice compliment. All right, so I was just in the middle of doing a row. I'm going to be honest, I really don't like I don't like using this for tutorials because it just keeps maybe I should just take this part off. I'm going to do that because it keeps hitting my it keeps hitting the table and it annoys the mess out of me. And I gotta find a cord key. Because one thing about these, they won't come off unless you have a cord key. So I'm just gonna take this off. And there we go. Okay, so it should be not as annoying. All right, and so let me go ahead and zoom in. Y'all like my little dual camera setup? All right. So a lot of the times we yarn over, right? So we go, let me scoot over here. A lot of okay. Just ignore this camera right here, all right? So a lot of the time we yarn over. Let me turn on this. I'm gonna get it right one day, y'all. There we go. Much brighter. Okay. So normally we yarn over, but with the Tunisian crochet, with the Tunisian crochet smock stitch, we actually do what's called a yarn under. So before you're bringing your yarn from right to left, now it's left to right. But when you go to actually do your stitch, you have to hold this part or it's just going to slip right off. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish this row out so that I can show you from the beginning what to do. But the thing about the smock stitch and the thing about any stitch that you have to do, like a 2-row repeat, is it's very important to keep up with what part of the repeat you're doing. Because a lot of times you forget, like, oh, I need to do this on the right and I need to do this on the left. And that's what causes the slant. And that's why when I did my slanted stripes scarf, I feel like I just, okay. That's why when I did my slanted stripe scarf, it's the same row repeat. It's only a 1-row repeat. All right. Then we're going to do our return pass. Oh my gosh, this is still annoying me. I might have to switch to the, let me, okay. So you can see exactly. Okay. So, I'm doing my return pass. Y'all let me know if you can see what's going on. Oh my gosh, this is annoying the mess out of me. It's scraping along the table. I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my furls one, and once I finish this row. Ooh. So y'all tell me, which part of the Tunisian crochet process do you like? Do you prefer the forward pass or do you prefer the return pass? I like, depending on what stitch it is, I really do enjoy the forward pass. Okay, I'm gonna switch from my corded hook to, oh, what it was a 6. Okay, so we're gonna use, I need something a little bit shorter, so I'm gonna use my Susan Bates one because I know for a fact this one won't. So this is my Susan Bates one. This is a lot shorter. Okay, you can't see, it's zoomed in, but it's a lot shorter, so it's not gonna keep hitting the table like my other one has. Okay, so the first row in the smock stitch is, give me a second. I'm gonna move my stitch marker. I really love these spiral ones. I like that I don't have to clip them and unclip them. But we're gonna go ahead. Oh, it's gonna irritate me. So you are going to start this stitch off with a Tunisian simple stitch. And then the biggest mistake that people make is they do their yarn under. No, don't do that. I didn't tell you to do that, so don't do that. We're going to go ahead and do the Tunisian crochet simple 2 together like this. Yarn over, pull it through. Now you do your yarn under and then go through those 2 stitches, simple stitch them together. Yarn under, simple stitch them together. Yarn under, simple stitch them together. And you're going to keep doing that until you finish that row. Okay. And of course, you would do like your foundation. Sorry, y'all. I keep on going out of view. You would just you would do your foundation row, and you literally can do either one of the row, what's it called? Row repeats. So you keep going and you keep going. All right. So now we're at our last stitch, and we have one more stitch here remaining. So you're going to yarn under and just Tunisian simple stitch, just like we did at the beginning. And like I said, I put a stitch marker here to know which right here, which one that I worked, what I've done already, right? Then you're going to do your Tunisian end stitch by going through the front and back, yarn over, pull it up. All right. I don't know if it took the goal, but tonight's goal for our super chat, did it take it already? No, it didn't. I was having trouble with my stream earlier, but if we hit 5 super chats today, then I will be giving away for free. Everybody in the chat gets a free pattern from my Ravelry store. So, free pattern. All right, everybody in the chat, I will go in and you guys get to choose what pattern that you want for absolutely free. I don't know. In the vertical chat, I don't know if it's going to show up, but just know we're doing 5 super chats either through vertical or horizontal, and y'all get a free pattern tonight. I'm going to drop the link and y'all can download it. So there's that stitch. So if you're looking at it right now, you're making this at home. This is the, what is this, the A6? Ooh. A6 notebook. And this is about the size that it should be coming to, right? When it comes to the ends. So it needs to have enough to where it's long enough so that you can put it together, sew it together, but it needs to be short enough so that your piece isn't just like too small for the things that you want in the book. Now, if you have like a thicker book or you want to put multiple items in here, you're going to make it longer. So for example, if I wanted to put like both my Kindle and my notebook in this pouch, I would make sure that this piece is long enough to cover both of them. That's not what I'm aiming for. I don't know. I might change my mind, but I'm just going to be doing one for now. Maybe I'll make another one later on, but that's the goal. All right. Let me go ahead and show you next, the next row repeat. We're going to do our return pass. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We're almost at the end. I really need to get like one of those pillows for my back in my chair, because when I'm like doing like this, I feel like I'm not supporting my back enough. All right. Okay, so did I lose my stitch mark? Oh no, it's right here. All right. So next we do the next row repeat. If you look really closely at this, you'll see that now we have these two that can go together, these two that go together. So your first stitch of this particular row, you're going to do Tunisian crochet simple stitch 2 together. And then you're going to do your yarn under two together. All right, and then you're going to do this to the end of the row. And you're going to keep doing this, making sure to yarn under and not over. I'm going to show you what it looks like if you do your yarn over. So you do your yarn over, it comes apart. So that's how you know you're doing it wrong. It just comes apart. Same thing if you don't hold your yarn under. Say, for example, I do this, and it just pretty much undoes itself. So you want to make sure you're yarning under to lock those stitches in place. And then we're going to keep going till we get to the end. I'm also going to show you how to count this stitch for a gauge swatch. Oop, see, there I go. I didn't hold that stitch. All right, so we have our last two stitches that we're going to work. And then at the end, you still have to yarn under. So you're going to yarn under, and then you're going to do your Tunisian crochet end stitch. And there you go. That is the 2-row repeat for the Tunisian crochet moss stitch. Now, I had something in my mind. I don't know why. I gotta probably redo this one. I don't know why it looks like that. But I was about to say something. I completely forgot. Womp womp. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't know. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Anyway, let me switch it up and check out what's going on. Y'all a little quiet today. Wow, this thing is in my face. Let me change this up just a second. Make it a little bit smaller. Or maybe I could just move it over here. There we go. All right, what y'all doing? What y'all saying? Y'all a little quiet. What's going on? All right, so that's pretty much the Tunisian crochet smock stitch. I have some really good news. I just what I do? Oh, I mailed out the sticker mail for all of the channel members. I talked about it in our Q2 or Q1 recap that everybody got the Cozy Crochet Co logo, and they also got the spring sticker. And then from this point on, they'll just be getting the regular stickers that we have. And then I'm printing out some more for the Cozy crew because we have a few of y'all here today. Hello. Was it CJ Spice 4847? Hello, how are you? That's all I'm gonna do today is just work on this, to be honest. Oh, I do have a scarf that I could also work on. Cause I'm trying to get the I didn't mean to do that. I also have this scarf. I have another project that I really so badly want to show you, but I can't because it is a project for a friend. I have a friend who's expecting and she doesn't know the gender yet, but I know the gender and I started on the baby blanket already, so there's that. But as soon as I'm able to show you guys, I will. This is the 6-day pocket shawl. However, I'm thinking of turning it into the 6-day star blanket with tassels. Because it's really cute and I did not know it existed. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I didn't know if it was a real pattern. Betty, I didn't see it on her website. So maybe I overlooked it or underlooked it and completely missed it, but there is a scarf that I saw. Look how pretty that is. Okay. So it's like, let me pause it. Can I pause it? Can I pause it? Okay, I can't pause it. But it's the Tunisian crochet. Sorry, it's the 6-day star scarf or shawl. And then it has the 6-day little, what's it called? It granny squares. I was like, Betty, is this your pattern? Because why didn't you tell me this one existed? Okay, this one's way cuter than what I'm currently making. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do that. I'm still waiting for confirmation from her because it is really stinking cute, but I don't want her to be like, oh, that's not actually my pattern. You know what I'm saying? I do get to see her tomorrow. I'm going to see her tomorrow before I go to Bible study. It's in the same area. So she's gonna be doing a book signing in Chesapeake. So this is what it looks like. This is the yarn that I'm using. It is the Noro Subame. This is also discontinued. I'm so sorry, guys. It's the Noro Subame. I don't have the tag on here anymore. I forgot what color it is, but this is what it looks like. Love the color. I'm not much of an orange girly. I really am not. However, and Betty gave this to me as a little gift. We're always gifting each other yarns. And so Betty gifted this to me, and at first I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. But then I was like, oh, why don't I just make a scarf with it? So that's what I've been doing. I'm just gonna work probably like one row of this and then hop on something else. But if you're interested in any of her patterns, I already found a mistake. Never mind. We're not gonna do this one. Never mind. We're not gonna do that one. I didn't plan this one out very well, huh? I'm really bad at this. Just kidding. So, with that being said, guys, what time is it? Oh, we're not even halfway through the stream. Okay. let's do something else. Let's do something else. I don't know, what should I show y'all how to do? I'm thinking we can pick maybe a stitch. We can pick a stitch from my book or the book and do something out of here because I do want to maybe find something different. So this is the Tunisian. I always refer back to this book. Or, you know what? I have... Ooh. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a flip through of this book. This is the Tunisian Crochet Tops by Ashley Rivera. This is my really good friend. And she gave me this book sometime in September. I have another one of my friends that is coming out with a book, and she'll be sending that to me. It's coming really soon. I saw other people get theirs, so I'm hoping that I can get mine. So we're gonna flip through this book really quickly, and I'm gonna have to block out some of the pages, like with the with the actual pattern in it, because I don't want you to be spoiled. So I'm going to use this little Mother of Yarns little baggie to do that. All right. So put this down. All right. So like I said, Tunisian Crochet Tops. And her pictures in here are absolutely beautiful. So the dedication is to her son. How beautiful. And then we have the table of contents. Oh, these pictures are so pretty. I really like the cardigan. I wanted to do a test for that, but y'all, I had no time. None whatsoever. All right, and so we have an introduction. More information, really good information about like garments and stuff like that. It teaches you how to do certain stitches. I really like the pictures because they're really clear and concise. I'm gonna have to ask her how she did that because I don't know. Um, let's see, more stitches. How to do the Tunisian crochet cables. It looks like you have to have a second hook or cable cord, which makes sense if you ever done knitting cables. Join as you go method, I have a video on that. Just every stitch that you use, she made sure to cover those bases. So let's see. So the first sweater is the Lavender Fields pullover. How absolutely gorgeous. I believe this is using the, what stitch is that? I don't know. What stitch is this? It's the, oh, Tunisian knit stitch and Tunisian simple stitch together. Really pretty. I like that stripe in the middle. That's really nice. What else? What's the next one? Oh, this one is the one that I made. This is the Valley Vineyard pullover. It's so comfortable. I definitely want to make another one. My mom wanted me to make one. My mom wanted me to make one for her. I'm considering just giving her the one that I have and making one more for myself. You can use worsted weight yarn, and so it works up really quickly. Let's see, what's the next one? And the pictures that she have in here are so detailed and crisp and clean, and I really like it. So we have another picture, and then it is a split seam detail. So there's that. Oh, the classic cable sweater. How beautiful. I do think that I want to do this. I think I want to go ahead and jump out on a limb and do this one. I'm scared of cables and knitting. So me doing Tunisian crochet cables shouldn't be that hard. But the detail around the neck and the shaping around the neck, ooh. But I'm more confident with Tunisian crochet than I am with knitting. Alright, so the next one is the Beekeeper Raglan. So, the only thing about doing raglans in Tunisian crochet is it's considered doing Tunisian crochet in the round if it's not a cardigan. And so that means you need a double-ended crochet hook. And that's where you get me. That's normally when I hop off the boat. It's not that it's hard, but I feel like it's just a lot to keep up with. But, you know, Ashley gives some really good tips on how to do it. And it's using I think it's using the it looks like the honeycomb stitch. So, really pretty. And I love the gray yarn that she used in this sweater. So nice. I also do like that it's one piece. Alright, and this is the cardigan that's on the front of her book. Don't she look so pretty? Oh! This is the cardigan that's on the front of her book. And this is the Layer Up cardigan. Oh, wait, no. It's just Layer Up. So these are cardigans. So this is the Golden Hour cardigan. How beautiful is that? So pretty. Oh, can you see it on vertical? Okay. This is worked flat. And you add the front 2 panels, 1 back panel, and then 2 sleeves. And then they are assembled together. And I feel like that's the easiest way to make a cardigan. Then we have this beautiful vest. I need to make a vest. I have everything I need to make a vest. I just need to make a vest. I just need to make a vest. That's all. And this is called the Coffee House vest. Hello, Miss Honey. How are you? I sent your stickers off in the mail today, so I can't wait for y'all to get them. Oh, I'm like, where's the... Okay, here's the picture. So this is the Lakeside Gingham coat. This one's really pretty. You want to make the vest? I need a vest. I need a vest. I need a vest. I need a vest. But I feel like I'm going to wear it as a top rather than a layering piece. But I really like this coat. This one's using the Tunisian Crochet Simple Stitch. And it's the return pass that makes it look like it's like meshed together. It's really pretty. And it's using the Tunisian Crochet Join As You Go method. So it is a little bit of a intermediate level pattern. So I really like this one. Like I said, I wanted to test this one, but I just didn't have time to do a whole coat. I really didn't. And I didn't want to start something and not finish it, so... Alright, this is the Ronnie cardigan. This is the one that's on the cover of the book. Those colors look great. Exactly. I will say, she does a really good job at matching colors. Like, phenomenal. This one is using, I think it's using the Twisted Knit Stitch. Could be wrong. Super pretty. And then the next one are just like tops. This one, okay, so this one I am making. I am making this. I have the yarn set aside. It's using DK weight. This is a cotton. I didn't realize it was cotton. I think I have DK weight cotton. I'm not sure. If anything, I can just buy more. Excuse me. So this is the lowest top. It's so cute. It would look so pretty, like with a cute little tank top underneath of it. I have so many items on my want to make list. It's crazy. And it's just this beautiful like lacy detail, which is going to make it perfect to wear in the warmer months and all the good stuff. All right, next one is, I don't know what this is. What is this? It's really pretty. This is the Berry Basket Tee. How pretty. This is using, I think this is using the Tunisian Crochet Mesh Stitch and Simple Stitch. I could be, oh, Extended Simple Stitch, 2 together. Okay, I see. What are we looking at? We are looking at, we're flipping through the Tunisian Crochet book tops from my friend Ashley Rivera's. Or Tiny Couch Crochet. She came up with this book. It wasn't September. I don't know why I said September. Either it was early this year. I think it was early this year. You need one of these in every color. Yeah, this is a really good book. This one, oh, she did her thing with this one. This is the Starlight cardigan. What is this? I forgot what it's using. What stitches it's using. Oh, it's a fingering. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Niz, did you get the hooks? Because I know Furl said they sent them out to you. But let me know in the chat if you got them. This is the Tunisian star pattern. This is so darn beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But it is using fingering weight yarn. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, she says she posted a picture of them on the community page. Great. Love that. Yeah, I don't know if I can do a fingering weight yarn. I don't know if I can do a whole cardigan of fingering weight yarn, y'all. I'm not sure. That's really pretty. I love that color too. She did a really good job. Ooh, look at this close up. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. The texture on this is phenomenal. How beautiful. All right, and then she has some tank tops and tees. So we have the Sunny Up tee. I really like that one. That one's cute too. This is using sport weight. There's a lot of Hobie yarn in here. Uh, I don't use Hobie all that often. Niz says they're so pretty. I put them back in their boxes. Yeah, I think she got the raspberry ones, right? They are really pretty. I think that's one of my favorite colors. So this is the Sunny Side Up tee. How beautiful. This is the lupine tank. Now this one I think I'm gonna have to pass on just because the square neckline. I think it's cute, but I think it's gonna be unflattering on me. But I think that's really pretty. The Wild Sage tank. Now this one is probably gonna be my jam. I love a good tank top in the summer. I put like a little cardigan underneath, and I got my little sandals and my little jeans and my little shorts. I'll be looking cute, okay? And this one is using, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what yarn it's using. Let me see. It's using fingering weight. Okay, what's going on with all this fingering weight yarn? I don't know. I may have to make it longer, so I gotta be careful about that. But I think, is that it? I think that might be it. No, we have one more. Nope, that's it. That's all of the patterns. So if you're interested in this book, it's linked in my Amazon storefront. Matter of fact, I'll put the link if I have it down below for you guys because um it's literally one of my favorite books. I'm so glad that she was so kind enough to, send this to me. I'm still waiting for Lindsay. Lindsay's book is coming out too. Lindsay is my friend from South Korea. So I did a pattern test for her a while ago. It was the it was the Take Me to the Ice Cream Shop top. And it was a Tunisian crochet collared top, which is funny because I never blocked it. I'm a horrible pattern tester, by the way. Can we work a piece together? Oh yeah, which one? Which one were you thinking? Which one were you thinking? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to find the link. Here we go. Oh, okay, I don't have it. Give me a second. Okay, I really don't have it. Okay, let me find that for you. Cause I know some people, when they look back at this, they probably will want to check out that book. Oh wait, is this it? I think this is the link. No, I thought I had it. Okay, but I'll drop it in the description later on. But if you want it, the vest. Ooh, okay, yes, definitely. We could do a crochet along. So now I definitely have to drop the. Let me go ahead. Do I have it bookmarked? I'm gonna go ahead and drop it, and then I'll also put it on the community tab too, so that if anybody's interested, oh, this was it, I think. So if anybody's interested in joining, then you can. But yeah, I would love to do, what is it called? The lowest vest? Absolutely. Okay, so let's see. And then we can schedule it in advance. Oh, so it's currently on sale right now. It's currently on sale right now. For the book it's $22, but you can get on Kindle Unlimited for, oh, sorry, just Kindle for 14. So it's going to be up to you if you guys want to get the book. I think it's worth it, especially if you're thinking about upping your let me see if I can put it in both of them. Upping your Tunisian crochet wardrobe. I think it's kind of worth it. Somebody said a crochet along would be fun. Absolutely. But what color would you do it in? Because what is it? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys, I'm super tired. What color would I do it in though? What color? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. What color would I do it in? So she does hers in white. But I know. Up your Tunisian sure. Up your Tunisian game, yeah. That's my goal. My goal is for every single crocheter to learn how to do Tunisian crochet. Yep. That's my goal. So, let's see. What color could I do it in? Gray with a peach ringer. You must really like the color peach. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me look at what type of yarn this uses. Oh no, you said the vest. The vest. I'm thinking you was talking about the lowest vest. Okay, we could do the vest. Absolutely. I forgot what the vest is called. The vest is called the coffee house vest. Okay, so it's using... What is it using? DK. Okay, so I have some DK. You do like peach? I love that for you. I like the same. Oh my gosh, this hat. I like the same few. Okay, so let's see what we got. Have you guys ever used Yarn Matter? I like, a lot of people have been talking about it. So I don't know. I've never used it before. DK. Okay. Let's see. I would say like if I could move. Oh, let me move my camera out the way. I didn't realize that my whole entire camera was in the way this whole time. Let me see if I can. There we go. So, let's see. I know this is... This one's DK. I think I have enough for this one. This one? No. I have organic yarn. I think this is organic yarn. Olympic. I think this is acrylic. I'm not gonna be honest. That I got from Japan, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I got options. Ooh. This is When I was in Japan, never heard of that. Did you spin it yourself? No, that was from this one is Patagonia Organic Merino by Juniper Moon. My lights. There we go. Patagonia by Juniper Moon. And there was a okay, I was a little dark there. There was a yarn store in my area going out of business, and I raided that place. I raided that place so bad. And it was crazy because when I did my taxes and put that on my taxes, she was like, you know you can't do that. I was like, I tried. So, but I raided that place. Anyway, my favorite yarn that I got from Japan. If you go look at, I think it's one of my vlogs, but I went to Japan and I blacked out in the yarn store. And this right here is my favorite one that I got. This is Lamana. And it's so soft. I believe this is a fingering weight yarn. Now, it was 30% off. Wait, 30% off of, and this is why I love Japan. This ball of yarn was $6.99 plus 30% off. And it is 50%, 50% wool, 25% silk, 25% alpaca. Where can you get those three compositions for $6 plus 30% off? I bought every single one they had in this color. Okay. So I want to make something really, I deserve it. Okay. So I'm thinking about doing a cardigan in this if I have enough. I should have enough, honestly. This is a 50-gram skein with 200 meters. So I do, ooh, can you see it? It's backwards. So, oh wait, no, I had it right. So I do think that it's going to be enough. I don't know how many balls of these I have. I think I have like 20. I went all out. Let's talk about some other yarns I like. I got 20 more minutes. Let's talk about some other yarns. Let's see. Oh, I feel like I have another one of these. This one right here, I don't. Okay, I thought I had another one of these, but Betty, oh my gosh, she's always. I would have stopped off. I took every single color of every single one of that color. That color was just so pretty. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but Betty gave me this yarn. I really like the color. This is a hand dyed yarn. It's called the Strand Yarn Dyed by Amber. This was a really expensive. I didn't realize. This thing, $32. Oh, in the color Coastal Drift. So the shop name is called the Strand Hand, and this is fingering weight, and it's called Coastal Drift. It is 75% merino and 25% nylon. But look at that color. How pretty. Ah! You know what's funny is having a best friend who knows you so well and knows the yarn is nice. It's nice. That's nice. Handmade by T. Hi. How's it going? We're just looking at some yarn before I go. Let's see. Oh. So, this right here, I have been holding on to this bag of yarn for a while now because I think this was like a divine combination, if you will. So I had bought actually, my husband had got me this yarn from, it's called Ridiculous Hand Dyed Yarn. Ridiculous, I think, is a local yarn dyer here in Virginia, because I've seen it, I could be wrong, I've seen it at other yarn stores in my area. So this is in the color Rusty Old Pirate Ship, and my husband got me this yarn for Christmas. I think it was the first Christmas that I had started crocheting. So I've held on to this yarn since maybe 2021 at this point. So this is what it looks like. Very beautiful colors, right? And you know what I'm thinking about? This kind of looks like the same colors in the pearlescent, the Hue Loco pearlescent. So maybe I don't need these. So maybe I don't need them. I already have. I would be so mad. I would be so mad if I did get it and they look just like this. I'm not gonna buy it. This has confirmed. I'm so glad I looked at that. So this is what it looks like. It's super pretty. I don't know if she still has this yarn available, but later on that year, I did a yarn crawl, my first ever yarn crawl, and I completed the whole yarn crawl. Okay, I went all the way to Midlothian, Virginia, all the way down to Virginia Beach, and collected yarn on the way. And for these yarn crawls, each yarn store had their own color that they would put towards a pattern. The yarn that I'm about to show you has nothing to do with this yarn. Nothing to do with this yarn. However, I think like maybe 2 years later, if this one is from, so this was in 2024, and I got this back in 2020. All right, so we have this blue color. This is, it just says James River Yarn Crawl. I got this from Dancing with Wool in Midlothian. Beautiful blue color. The next one is the Sheep's Graffiti Beach Party from the Yarn Club in Virginia Beach. I will never go to that yarn store ever again. They can't. If I do, it's only for a yarn crawl. That store, if you are ever in Virginia, don't ever go to the Yarn Club in Virginia Beach. Take like 20 more minutes and just go to the one in Chesapeake. Or go to the one in Newport News. They're newer too. Very nice. It's a little small, it's a little cramped in there, but it's way nicer than the one in Virginia Beach. All right. Just a warning. The people in there are not nice. Okay, so here it is. So this one is from Yarn Matters. Yarn Matters in Williamsburg, Virginia. That's their little thing. This is theirs. This one is from, which one is this? Okay, so this one was from Center of the Yarnverse in Richmond, Virginia. That one is huge. Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's huge. It's a big store. It's like the same. It's a big store for yarn stores. Okay, this is the purple one, and then this one was for Baba Sheep, which is unfortunately gone. Okay, so all of these colors was to make up a shawl pattern that you would buy to go with the yarn you got during your yarn crawl. Guess what yarns work beautifully with the yarn I just showed you? All of these beautiful colors. Isn't that perfect? Like, let me see if I can organize them real quick, just to show y'all the divine color combination that took place. Okay, and it's supposed to be like a beachy situation, and this was the last one. Yeah, this little peach. Literally these two. Isn't that crazy? That's Liz Honey's colors. We'll put it up. I have small hands, y'all. And they match up Literally all the colors that are in here are in here. Isn't that crazy? So with that, and this one is, they're all fingering, I think. I believe they're all fingering weight yarn. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they're all fingering weight. The only thing about this is 4-ply and this is 2-ply. So I may have I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But it was meant to be. I have already started thinking of the ultimate. I don't know if I'm going to do like a Tunisian crochet blouse or sweater or whatever, or if I want to do a shawl, right? I don't know. Or a blanket? I think that's stretching it. I think that's stretching it, is doing a blanket. But the reason why this has sat in my collection for 2 years is because I don't know what to do with it. But it has to be worked up together in some way because I don't know. But you guys, if you were watching this either in the replay or now, what should I make with it? Would you guys like to see? And it would be like the biggest shawl ever. And I would have to plan it accordingly. Because what I'm thinking is I would use the bigger skeins and then use the mini skeins for a top. You gotta wear them colors. That's what I'm thinking. You know, that's what I was thinking. But I was like, I think that's a lot of yarn for a shawl, if I'm gonna be honest. But I'm thinking cardigan. I'm thinking most likely it's gonna be a cardigan if I'm gonna be honest. Or a little sweater. I'm definitely thinking of using this, but I also want to see what Lindsay has in her book before I do that. Lindsay has some really good designs. I'm thinking it could be maybe the raglan. No. I gotta find something that looks really good with stripes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Or no, because that's using worsted weight. I don't know. I just gotta keep looking. I'm thinking of doing a sweater or cardigan and just the other colors be the return pass. What do you guys think? What do you think? But yeah, so next stream I will get it. I will have an itinerary. I will have an itinerary. Next stream. Excuse me. It's getting past my bedtime. Next stream, I will be. What will I be doing? I'll be showing you how to do a buttonhole in Tunisian crochet to go with your little pocket, your book pocket. I still haven't came up with a name for this pattern yet. I'm thinking maybe like the librarian book pocket. Some with a book, you know what I'm saying? Some with a book, but it also could be working for like Kindle or your iPad. Kindle Basic. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a name for it quite yet, but like I said, something along the lines of like librarian, a library. I don't know. Uh I make buttonholes by accident. Well, at least you make button. I've never did a buttonhole before. I can understand how a buttonhole could work in crochet. I can understand how a buttonhole would work in Tunisian crochet. However, every single time I see a pattern that needs a buttonhole in knitting, absolutely not. But in Tunisian crochet, I think it's simple. Am I gonna watch a video tutorial? No. No. Y'all know me. I like to figure it out the hard way. That's fun. All right, guys. So, little rundown. what's gonna happen next week. Next week, I'm gonna show you how to do a buttonhole for Tunisian crochet. I'm also going to have a stitch tutorial for the Tunisian crochet smock stitch and the Tunisian crochet full stitch. Hopefully it's up sometime this week, sometime next week. I'm also, a lot of people have been asking me to do a review of the Odyssey, like a true review of the Odyssey. I think I have enough data of using it now for almost a month, more than a month now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that full review for you guys as well, like my honest opinion. Because as I used them compared to how I first got them, my opinion of them has changed. A lot of people also, oh my gosh, excuse me. A lot of people have also asked me if I could do like more tutorials for patterns. So I have one for the book, little sleeve. I want to do a cardigan. Now, guys, now I don't know how to grade anything. I'm not good at math, but you would think, you know how they said in math class, you're gonna use math in your everyday life. And then, no, I'm not. Whatever I do, I'm not gonna use math. And now look at me. That's all I do is math and counting. How annoying. When I went, it's so funny. When I went to college and I only had to take one math class, or was it one or two? I think it was two math classes. Once I was finished with those math classes, I didn't need another math class. And so I went back to my high school because my sisters and brothers still went to the same high school that I had graduated from. I went back to my high school and I told my math teachers, hey, I just finished the last math class I'll ever need for the rest of my life. I don't need math anymore unless it's counting money, okay? And boy was I wrong. Literally the next job that I took was a payroll job. So I'm dealing with payroll taxes and percentages and yada yada yada. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And then my next job is this. And I'm counting stuff and measuring stuff way more than any other job I've ever had. Okay, so are you planning a crochet along? Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be doing, we said the vest from the Tunisian crochet tops. I gotta find the yarn. And then I will post it on my community tab and we'll go from there. But we sent the vest. I think I'm gonna do either the vest or the lowest top. So I did link the book in, what's it called, in the chat, so you can grab it. Right now it's on sale, or you can get it on Kindle for half the price, which I think is great. If you have a Kindle, I'm a Kindle girly. As y'all see, I'm a Kindle girly. Okay, I have mine everywhere I go. Literally, it's almost like my wallet. Okay, I love my Kindle. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share with you the book that I'm currently reading. It's called The Eyes Are the Best Part, and it's a Korean thriller. It is so good. So good. But yeah, so we're gonna be planning, we can also plan it next time as well. We'll talk about it at the beginning of the stream. We'll confirm that which project we wanna do, and then we can go ahead and do that crochet along. So make sure you come back on Thursday. Well, we'll go over and decide which one we want to do. All right. So we didn't hit our goal today of 5 super chats. So I'll just roll it over to the next one. Where if we get 5 super chats, then we will get everybody gets a free pattern from my Ravelry store. Even though my Ravelry store, literally the patterns are like $3. Just let you guys know. So come back on Tuesday. Come back on Thursday. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful night. And as always, oh wait, I always forget my outro when I'm on live. I hope you have a wonderful night. And as always, create something gorgeous. Bye, guys.